Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last video, we defeated Shodan, or the Arc Power Station security system, and we found some equipment which is very tempting to help me decide what I'm doing when I level up, because we can make an amazing shock Tichrome sledgehammer, which is even better than the thunder hammer we walked down here with. I'm thinking we're going to be doing that. We then looted more warehouses, and we found another hydraulic piece, I think, when we were down there, or something to that effect. We found something that we needed in that one warehouse. What was it? Oh, this stuff. The hydropneumatic accumulator and some hydraulic fluid canisters. We're going to need these when we go and repair the gate. Now, in this episode, I think we're going to begin investigating the residences that we had seen earlier. So, because I am expecting to be fighting quite a few coil spiders, we will not be bringing our shock Tichrome sledgehammer with us this time. I don't think the spiders will be immune to the electricity, so it can stay behind, and we will instead bring Mindcracker with us. It does less damage, or what we could... no... 25... They're both 25. Well, you know what? So our... I guess we can use... I guess we could do this instead. We could use our shock Tichrome sledgehammer until it just runs out of electricity, and then not bother recharging it. That would work. Or we could simply use Mindcracker and simply not care about having to repair an item of mine in here. How many repair kits do I possess? 9 advanced on me. How many more did I bring down? I know I must have brought down more than just this. Where did I keep them? Or are they right here? They were here the whole time. 16 more. There's a bunch of supplies here we can utilize to break down parts, Tim, if you need to. Nothing in there is going to have psionic powers either. Does this look cool if I wield this weapon? Looks just like any other sledgehammer on my character. I guess we'll... Even though this is a little more damage, I think I'd rather have the action points. Okay, never mind. We'll stick with our shock Tichrome sledgehammer, our thunder hammer at the moment. But once it runs out of thunder, we're not going to bother worrying about it very much. Because fighting coil spiders, again, electricity is useless. However, we will take this suit of power armor with us, our galvanic Tichrome armor, rather than our power armor. For 2 reasons. Number 1, if we get zapped with an EMP grenade, well, I don't have to worry about recharging something else in there. Number 2, it gives us a little bit of electrical resistance and damage threshold, which won't be the best, but it's something against coil spiders. And finally, we should eat something. Let's have... oh... let's not have any of that quite yet. Actually, Tim, no, you should have probably the stuffed bat. And you should probably also equip this, because we will be dealing with coil spiders, and that means webs. Webs that root us in place for 20 turns, and that stun us. And as you can see, the lights are on in this area now. And we might as well go ahead and enter these buildings. I can't remember which one we had to go in, but I think we have to go into all of these. There'll be quite a bit of reading in this one as well, everyone. We're going to find out about what happened to the people here as we read their consoles. Let's secure this floor first, and we can see the coil spider webs. Guess we might as well burn up the electricity in our hammer first. I think there's some angry rat hounds somewhere in here. 2 ancient ones. Come on, boys. Bring it to me. That is acceptable. I can't kill it this round. Let's sprint and move away. Let him chase us. Oh, now we can kill this one. Thank you, rat hounds. We'll take a look at what you had on you. Your skins in a bit. Hello, junk. I don't think we can reach that from here. So we killed them just to clear them out of the cafeteria. Nothing in the cash register. Okay. 62. The 99 one's nice. You know, we could break that down. Actually, Tim, you can break down both of them. So if you take this, you go to your leather armor. And then we go to recycle item. And we go ahead and cycle these for an incredible amount of parts. And then we take those parts and we make some repair kits out of these. And then we can leave all this other stuff here. Oh wow, you get lots of rags as well, apparently. No food in the refrigerator. I don't remember finding any food when I had been down here with Garrett earlier. Entertainment leaflet. It appears to be a promotional leaflet for various recreational entertainment activities. It's mostly illegible. Oh, hello! That one rusty key we found opened this up. Master key card. Sarah's residential block. And an electronic repair kit. Worth it. I guess we'll check the medical locker while we're here. Hello! Jumping bean, a bunch of good drugs. Oh, both of these doors lead to the same building. I thought they led to different buildings. The elevator looks like there's no power. Oh, actually, we put the power on this place. You try calling the elevator, but nothing happens. Alright then. Upstairs we go, everyone. Time for coil spiders. I think we'll start by using this shield. We just missed one of them. So we can take the souls. Maybe we'll get super lucky and find some sort of boot spring down here. Have to find some amazing metal though, Tim, to make up for these. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my sledgehammer. Looking for this. I always like opening all the vents I can the moment I see them before I go in any, because I don't want to have to keep this equipped. Down here while we're walking, put this on. Fire proximity suit. I don't think we'll need that down here. I don't remember there being vast amounts of fire anywhere. Right, we have the master key card, so we can open up all these doors. Oh, a monitor. Hold on. Did we check this? Welcome, F Manu. Access INM. Warning. INM is currently offline. Please check your connection to INHE network and restart your client. If the problem persists, contact one of the network administrators. Number of contacts, 65. Contacts online, 0. Check the archive. Let's check log. I guess we'll go in this. Wait. This must be the first one. 1 0. There's only 3 zeros here. Unless this is a typo? It's probably honestly a typo, given the order which they're listed. This will be the first one. We'll start with this one. I'm back. Where were we? We were discussing the westernmost cavern rock composition. Right. I have the samples here. The forest has really grown more than I expected. Those mushrooms are towering. Thank you. They've been growing like crazy. On a slightly related note, I heard Vasila wrote a paper on self-growing bathroom tissues made out of fungi. So if you see him chopping down one of the mushrooms, don't act surprised. A guy from his lab forwarded it to me. They were rolling on the floor when he sent it to them. The worst thing is, I'm an expert in mycology, and I can say I see some good logic in what he wrote there. And joke or not, he thought it through. Indeed. Things would be boring around here if it weren't for Dude and him. Yes. Well, as far as that cavern is concerned, you've got nothing to worry about. I surveyed the whole cavern and took soil and rock samples, as we discussed. I doubt that the composition is any different, but I'll test it just to make sure. We aren't pushing anywhere near the magma. That's the most important thing, so really move in and expand the forest. Excellent. So when do you want me to come over and look at the samples? Later today. I've got something else to do first. Okay. I'll see you later then. Sure. Second log from B. Helting. I'm coming over to take a look at those samples. Sure. W. Abdul. I think this was the gentleman who we're going to be really interested in reading about. Manu, you there? I'm sleeping. What's the matter? Is everything okay? I see him. See who? The shadow. What? I was lying in bed trying to get some sleep. It's been 30 hours since I last slept. Lying, I mean. But I heard someone knock. I opened my eyes and went to the door. I opened them. There it was. Are you sure you weren't hallucinating? Or maybe did you get some sleep and had a nightmare? And look at your writing. This was real. Manu, please listen. You never talk me seriously. I'm listening, but if you are hallucinating, go to med. I mean it. The shadow looked like me. It had red eyes, but it was me. It pulled my cheeks with both hands, like it wanted to tear them apart. Then it told me I'm trapped in my body. What does that mean, Manu? Then it walked through me and entered the room. It's touching my back now. It hurts. Are you there? You are hallucinating. Go to med and talk to a doctor. I have work to do tomorrow. It's still here, Manu. It's touching me as I'm sitting in front of the laptop. I know you're freaking out, but you are hallucinating, and you should see a doctor. Want me to come over and take you to med? Is everything alright? Are you there? I'll go to and try to get some sleep. You do that. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care. I'm going to Tartarus. The magma level is higher than usual. It's no big deal, but my team is going there just to make sure we're good. Sure. We'll do the south exit some other time then. Of course. Good luck. I guess I have some time to take another stroll through Bianca's forest. There are some lower tunnels her team discovered just today. I can check them out. Okay. See you later. Sure. Good luck again. And another log from W. Abdul. Are you there? Manu? Hey. Hey? Hey. Manu, are you there? Can you come over? Are you there? It looks like Manu never came back from his journey into the fungal forest. Wow, a level 21 thought control amplifier. Thought control critical damage bonus increased by 24%. Jesus, that's amazing. Well, then again, what's thought control's power? That's the lightning one that we hit by the side beetles often. I forget what it's called now. Welcome, J. Dyson. Access them. It's offline. A9 contacts. See, this guy's a little more popular. Archive. That's a lot to read. Let's start. T. Steiger. Do you have a minute, Dr. Dyson? I want to talk to you about Project Ios. Sure, Tobias. And stop calling me Dr. Dyson. We've known each other for 5 years, man. There's no need to be formal. I know, sir. I'm sorry. What did you need? I'll just be direct. I want to volunteer to be placed inside a suspension cell and undergo the whole process. I don't understand what you mean. I noticed that your recent... Oh, I understand what you mean. I noticed that your recent interest with the project had a very personal note, one that wasn't present before. However, I don't need to tell you that this is the first time we are doing this. Many things can go wrong. Did you consult anyone else before making this decision? I spoke to Dr. Anderson today, and he told me there's nothing they can do for me. Removing the tumor from my face is not the problem, but other effects of the mutation will soon manifest themselves. I'm sorry to hear that. We've worked on this together for some time now, so I'm sure you know what awaits you, but I have a question. Why didn't you turn to cryogenics instead? I trust you more. You know how things currently are around here, and I don't want to be unplugged so that they could make room for someone like Dr. Slavkovic. I mean, if I have to die, then that's that. I'll accept my fate. But if I'm going to give you this chance, if I'm going to give this a chance, then I'll put myself in the hands of someone I can trust. Thank you, Tobias. We still have a few more cells available. I can arrange everything. We'll talk about this in TL, okay? Yes. John? Oh. Yes, John. That's more... sorry. One more time. We'll talk about this in TL, okay? Yes. John, please. Yes, John. That's more like it, man. I'll see you in TL. Thank you again. See you. Here's Miss Vasilia. Hey, will you be going to the party later? Yeah, I have to finish the report on those psi monoliths first, so I might be a little late. Right. I heard you guys had some problems with a few subjects. No. Who told you that? Bobby, but he's a jerk anyway. We had no problems. You've been acting pretty stiff lately. Did Anton stop by TL again? No. Yes. Look, I'm working here. We'll talk at the party. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. I've got a Fox paper ready for my boys at the biochem lab. It's gonna mess with their heads more than you guys do in TL. I told you I'm busy. And we don't mess with heads. Yeah. What's the name of the paper? Application of bioengineered fungal cell cultures in the creation of self-replicating laboratory tissue paper by Gunther Vasilia. Toilet paper that grows on its own. Underrail will never be the same. Do you guys ever do anything serious, or is that always these sort of things? No wonder Kim is on your back all the time. What was the last one? Fart cleanser? A flatulence processing and perfuming unit, to be exact, but yes. I never submitted that, so you know. It's not my field. Even if it was, it would have been too obvious. Come on. But this one's going across everybody's I&M. Everybody in my department, that is. Look, I have to finish this. Can't wait to hear what you've come up with. Okay. See you later. D. Slavkovic is next. Come to my room. May I ask why, sir? Come and we'll talk in person. I will be there as soon as possible. You have 5 minutes, Dyson. Yes, sir. S. Parkinson. I read it this morning. I think you should come over to TL later and we'll see what we can do. We've still got a fair number of monolith fragments, so it shouldn't be a problem. Deal. I'll come over tomorrow. I'm going to see Bianca first, then I'll be over to you. What do you mean? Steve, are you gone? Hey. Sorry, I was in the bathroom. We are doing a joint research. Didn't she tell you? Her fungal forest project is at an advanced stage, and we would like to release a few Type Bs into an enclosure, study their behavior, and see if what adaptations they develop. Oh, that. Good. As long as it's just that. Be serious, John. I'll see you tomorrow. Vasilla again. Hey, dude. Last night was damn good. If your eyes weren't glued to Bianca the whole night, you might have had a bit more fun. Who told you that? I was standing right next to you. Sadly. What do you mean, sadly? You want me to come over and kick your drunken ass? No, please, no. And now we've learned that I think Jay Dyson is actually the real name of Dude. I imagine the side guys spying on our chat take it a bit too seriously and think you really want to kick my ass. Soon an armed AF squad might come busting through your door. What do you think of that? Start drunken ass. I could kick it all the way over to the core. That's not what I asked you. Do you want me to kick your ass? I thought I'd never meet anyone who's a bigger idiot than me. While we're at it, you've gotten pretty serious lately. I already asked you, but you evaded the answer. Those crystals got to your head or what? They are not crystals, man, and no, they didn't. It's just a bit of everything. Apex technocrats, news from above, Eos, Bianca. You understand me. I hope you die. Ha! I'm gonna outlive my best friend so he never feels lonely. Man. Behelting. Hey, oh! Behelting is a girl! That's Bianca. I was using a deep voice for him. Okay. Hey, John. Hey, Bianca. I just wanted to let you know that Wazi has been acting up strange lately. I heard him talking to himself the other day. Star other. Get back to education. You biologists are even worse than geologists. John, do we have to go through this every time I make a typo? Yes. If you feel the need to file a complaint against my excruciatingly annoying behavior to SC, NRS, or even BCHC, you may do so every day from 5 to 7. Look, can you be serious for once? Speak to Wasi. See why he's behaving the way he does. He was just at the med, and they told him it's just work-related exhaustion. We're working on Project Ios, and, well, a lot of lives are in our hands. Just talk to him. I'm worried. We've been having numerous accidents and mishaps around Hollow Earth, especially with the recent problems in the Mugen tank area. What if it's connected? Also, you know, I will file a complaint to Anton directly. You're going to Tartarus. No! For a simple correction, you evil woman! Look, I gotta go and take some spore samples from the forest. Hey, can I ask you something? Oh, sorry, wrote that at the same time. Yeah, so? Quote, hey, can I ask you something? Oh, that. Oh, so some time is lapsing here. John, are you gone? Nope. John, come on. This is not funny. Anton will hear about this. Anyway, I really have to go. And talk to Wasi. Bye. So long, Bianca. F. Manda reached out to Dude as well. Are you there? Yes. Something is seriously wrong with Wasi. He's been sending me messages these 2 days and complaining about having insomnia and seeing some freaky shadows. Oh, I'm sorry, this is not Abdul. Wasi Abdul was the other gentleman, so this was the gentleman he was talking to. Are you there? Yes. Something is seriously wrong with Wasi. He's been sending me messages these 2 days and complaining about having insomnia and seeing some freaky shadows. The things he woke me up with are frightening, John. What's going on at Tithonus? He's been to Med and told me they told him it's work-related stress. Professional exhaustion. However they call it. He's taking a few days off. What do you mean? To medical in L1. Doc told him it's stress. Didn't he mention that? When did he go to Med? I don't know. Yesterday. The day before that? I don't think he did. I talked to Bianca, Marcus, and even Dr. Hope, and no one saw him leave his room during that time. And judging by his INM timestamps, I don't think he would have had much time to go out in between. Did you talk to anyone from Med? No. He messaged me what I've told you. Let's go to his room. I'll meet you in the hallway. I can see the dude was always protecting his nuts at all times. That's pretty funny. So we can't go anywhere else here. Some of the door. Oh, hello. Our shield drains power even when I'm looking at the when I'm reading the whatchamacallits. That's interesting. I didn't realize that was the case. At least I think it does. It wasn't nearly as empty as it was right there when I first started looking at the monitors. Just wanted to check that. I remember that in front of a few of these doors, there's actually going to be webs in the way. So this way is basically a dead end. Let's go back to the original room and take that out into the hallway. And then I think it might be cave spider? Coil spider time. And coil spiders are weak against this sort of thing, Tim. S. Parkinson. Access INM. Warning. It's currently offline. Yeah. 77 contacts. Archive. J. Dyson. John. I would like to speak to you. Contact me once you have the time. The log to F. Austin. F. Austin. Dr. Parkinstein. Parkinson. There is something I wish to discuss with you. I am here, Dr. Austin. Very good. I suppose you might not be aware of this, but I have been keeping a close eye on cymorphs, on the cymorphs you have been working on. Fascinating creatures, truly. I sometimes even feel envious myself. Moreover, it was brought to my attention that you were planning to release the specimens into Dr. Helting's fungal forest, which clearly means that you have a comfortable number of units. This is the reason I am contacting you. I would like for you to give me several specimens for my fusion experiments. That won't be an issue, Dr. Austin. You are correct. Since the recent genetic engineering and environmental side tuning, we have managed to speed up the larval phase adaptation period and have therefore managed to significantly increase our breeding rate. Very good. Do you need my direct involvement, or would someone from my team suffice? You are quite busy yourself, so no, Dr. Parkinson. I will not take more of your time than necessary. Just have one of your colleagues come to the Mutant Tanks B with at least 5 specimen for the first exposure, and plan on him or her being available to me at least for some time. As for later, we will see what the future brings. Yes, I understand. Now, do you need adult or larval specimens? Adult, I forgot to mention. Well, when can I have them? Today. Couldn't be better. Once we carry out the first exposure at the Crucible, I will be sure to inform you how your specimen performed. I would be thankful, Dr. Austin. Very good. Notify me once the specimens are sent this way, and good luck with your future endeavors. I will, sir. Thank you. T. Borovich. I have completed Renaissance chamber testing on both Type A and Type B specimens, as requested, Dr. Parkinson. I will file in a full report no later than this afternoon. Very good, Borovich. What are your thoughts so far? How are the specimens reacting to the fragments from TL? The results are overwhelmingly positive so far. So positive, in fact, I would be comfortable recommending we obtain more of these fragments, some even to be used in Dr. Helting's forest once we deploy the adult cyborgs there. I'm intrigued. Personally, I did not expect such a response. I will read your report once it's done, and if it would benefit us to use more of these fragments, then we will send an armed expedition to obtain more. You're talking about the crystal monoliths they found down here. Excuse me for asking, as the information might have slipped by me, but where were these monoliths located? Far to the south past the lake. The area was safe during the original expedition, but I'll see if I can speak to Colonel Salik. Maybe he will lend us a few AF soldiers and set up a more permanent camp there. How are things going? Oh, how the things are going, everyone will soon want a piece of that monolith. Indeed. Send me the report once it's done. As soon as I'm finished, Dr. Parkinson. And then we have Mr. Abdul reaching out to this gentleman, too. Manu, are you there? Manu. I am sorry. I didn't mean to contact you, Steve. No problem. By the way, how are you feeling? Dyson told me you've taken a few days off. These last few days have been incredibly stressful. I've been working nearly non-stop during the last month, and it finally got to me. The most important things are done, so I'll rest for a few days, and then I'll be back to work. It's nothing to worry about. I know. I was in the same situation more times than I'd like to admit. You keep on resting. You'll feel free of this burden in no time. I will. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if we searched the desks. Let's search this one. We did search that one and this one. Welcome, G. Vasilla. J. Dyson. Hey, I heard he came over to TL. Who? Anton Mativ. What did he want? He was interested in the side monolith fragments we cut off several days ago, and in Project Ios. Oh, it's you. I thought it was Wasi, and wondered why he would start with hey, man, I need rest. He stopped by our lab too. Anton, I mean, not Wasi. I got that. The Apex technocrats have been paying us frequent visits during these few days. Parkinson said Curio came to him the other day. Anton before that. What did he want from you? Yeah, I heard Curio also called a few seemingly important meetings with Austin over at the fusion tanks. As for us, Anton dropped by our lab for 10 minutes. Frigid as a corpse, as usual. Interrogated a few of my scientists about our current projects and walked off. Never talked to me. You should watch your writing, man. Nothing will happen. You think Psi reports to anyone anymore? Do you really think anyone still cares what happens around Hollow Earth? You want to test it? Maybe. But as far as I can see, everyone is doing whatever they please around here, and no one intervenes in any way. Even Apex has just strolled through, remained focused only on their own business. Gunter, let's stop there. I dislike them as much as you do, especially after recent incidents. But it is what it is. The last thing I need is someone knocking on my door because of this. Fine. M. Hope. Dr. Vasilia, may I have a moment of your time? What can I help you with, Dr. Hope? It is about what happened between the two of us during that meeting. I owe you an apology. Glad to hear it, Dr. Hope. I realize that my words were chosen poorly and that they should never have been spoken, there or anywhere else. Glad to hear it, Dr. Hope. Do you understand that I have never considered you to be anything but one of the most brilliant scientists working on Hollow Earth, even if my choice of words then might have implied otherwise? Do you understand that? Glad to hear it, Dr. Hope. Gunter. Yes, Dr. Hope? There was no need for you to do this anymore. I already apologized to you. I accept your apology, Dr. Hope, but what happened before the committee is not something I am likely to forget. I understand. I'm sorry. I know your team has been having issues which were out of your control, and that my remarks were the last thing you needed. Besides being overstatements, it shouldn't have happened. Will that be all, Dr. Hope? That would be all, Dr. Vasilia. H. Kim. Your recent report on correlation between engineered SDK protein and maximum lifespan in TKS1 and TKS2 subjects is rather fascinating, Dr. Vasilia. I have to admit, it seems like your team has finally provided us with something worthy of our time. However, I am worried about your conclusions regarding the engineering application in human subjects. Namely, several of the proposed methods I feel are rather inadequate and poorly reasoned, I should even say. Could you come over to my office so that we can discuss the matter? I'm free today around 3 to 5 and tomorrow at the same time. I will come over today. Can you please tell me which methods are in question, Dr. Kim? We will talk in my office. Hope again. I heard Dr. Kim was giving you trouble today, Dr. Vasilia. We had a discussion of one of my reports, Dr. Hope. That is all there is to it. Indeed. Is he giving you too much trouble, perhaps? I don't need any favors, Dr. Hope. No. This has nothing to do with favors. It's just that, due to the current situation, Dr. Kim should perhaps move his attention to some other projects that require more of it. It is certainly within my power to influence the committee when it comes to these things. I simply thought I'd let you know. It would eliminate the necessity for you to submit any more reports to him, correct? Correct. If that is how you feel about it, then I am in no position to object, Dr. Hope. Very well, Dr. Vasilia. I wish you a pleasant day. You too, Dr. Hope. Oh, and one more thing, Dr. Vasilia. Has Dr. Slavkovic contacted you, perhaps? I don't believe he did. Is there a reason to? Never mind. See you around, Gunter. Sure, Dr. Hope. Have a nice day. J. Dyson. How did it go? It started bad, but it got better later. What do you mean it got better later? I'll come over and tell you all about it. You freaking jerk! Run over here and immediately EMP me. Screw you guys, running around the corner for this. Oh, look at that, you're all together. How about that? Alright, so let's go ahead and sprint. Kill the grater. There's another one. Another greater spider. Alright. So, I guess I will charge my sword. Do I want to charge the shield? The shield is the reason why they do what they do. I should charge it. Let's recharge our helmet. We'll only use the shield, though, if I see normal spiders walking around, because I don't feel like being EMP'd and wasting all these batteries again. Oh, my food expired. Let's have some more. Oh, crap, we're out of detection food now. The barbecue. Our search remains just to purge the dead body so I don't have to worry about misclicking. So glad I did not min-max my character. Might be risking walking into all those webs. I think there's a coil spider in one of these locations, if I recall correctly. Boxing gloves. This is our first boxing gloves, actually. We didn't find any earlier. These reduce the chance you have of being, I think, critically hit if you're wearing them. Oh yes, and increase your dodge chance as well. Useful as an item to have in your offhand if you're playing a melee dodgy character. And then at the end of each round of combat, you switch to it. Super soldier drug. Very nice. When we're done here, we'll see if we can actually make any of it. Welcome, Dr. Slavkovic. Only 16 contacts, not many, I don't know if famous is the right word, but he wasn't that interested in what other people, I guess, had to say. A Matviv. Matviv? Matviv. How are you feeling, Dr. Slavkovic? Rotten. So no different than usual. Are you calling me for a reason? Just to see how you were doing? Now you know. I have a question for you, if I may. If you must. Why did you move to that small, claustrophobic room? Cyrus has some of the best apartments Biocorp can offer. Cyrus has some of the best apartments Biocorp has ever offered to its technocrats, yet you selected the one that deserves you the least. Was there something wrong with your apartment? I thought you had everything. I began to despise it exactly because of that reason. I see. How so? Because it reminds me of everything I've created during my lifetime. My hands made human beings. Everything about them was according to my will. I felt like a god. And those I haven't constructed, I enhanced. You should know. Certainly, Dr. Slavkovic. Yet I don't see why you shouldn't be reminded of those things. Aren't those great achievements? Anton, can you not understand? I am dying. Biocorp is dying. It is just a matter of time. It is an end of an era of greatness. It will all turn into dust, my friend. Once you kill each other, and I know you will, Anton, I know you better than you know yourself. Once you kill each other, once most of Underrail dies of famine, it will all be dust. We will fall, while the simple will survive, like rats. They have enough brains to maintain their existence, but that is their intellectual ceiling, survival. Nothing more, nothing less. Your illness is fogging your judgment. Perhaps, but if that's the case, then it won't last much longer. Another log from the same gentleman, the next day. I apologize for leaving you in the middle of a conversation, Dr. Slavkovic. I was urgently called to the mutagen tanks. I thought we were finished. You never explained to me why you left the apartment. If you so desire. That apartment is a piece of greatness, Anton. Greatness. That tiny space, relatively speaking, was Biocorp condensed into a form which can feed my ego the best. Yes, I love myself. I worship myself. I want to be reminded how great I am and how great the things I've made possible are. Few stand close to me. Nikolaev, Frazard, obviously Clarkson, a few more, but that's it. And that great man is going to perish soon, and it will all come to an end, all his achievements gone. That's not true. You will be remembered. Your work is monumental to genetic engineering. You are as close to a god as anyone could possibly be. I will be remembered. What do I get out of people remembering me? Reading about me in literature? Nothing. That's what. Because I will be nothing. Dead. And even those memories will be gone with Biocorp. So if I renounce everything I have, death cannot take it from me. I live with no possessions in this cramped room. I have nothing, which is as much as I'll have in death. It's not too late to turn to cryogenics. This conversation is over. I'm tired. F. Alstein. Alstein. Send someone to pick me up. I want to have a look at the subjects in Mugen Tanks B. Certainly, Dr. Slavkovic. K. Gavruliak. Dr. Slavkovic, I was informed that your condition has worsened. Yes. If there is anything you need, please say so. I need nothing you can offer. You might reconsider moving to medical center. You deserve better than being taken care of by a single nurse. I already told you and Austin and Matev no. Now, I do have something to ask you. What is going on with the mutagen tank subjects? I talked to Austin, but he didn't give me any actual answers. I want to know the real state. They are under control. What about Austin's pet, whatever its name? Austin considers it his right hand, and he is unwilling to listen to reason. Biocorp is already close to the edge. Austin's subjects are numerous, and one of them walks around freely. I thought you said you stopped caring. It comes and goes. Come to think of it, I don't think I actually care. It's more of a natural and subconscious thing for me to observe the going-ons in Hollow Earth, much like breathing. If it goes on without you taking notice of it. No, much like breathing. It goes on without you taking notice of it. I know that you strongly oppose cryogenics, but are you familiar with Project Eos? No. It's a project of Dyson and Abdul from Tithonus Lab. The expedition which went south discovered peculiar monoliths, most likely alien in origin. One of the proposed theories is that the fragments of these monoliths can be used to project someone's being into a psionic image, as Dyson defined it. Is this some kind of joke? No, Dr. Slavkovic. Mativ visited his laboratory. If you're interested, he can fill you in with the details. I'm not interested in witchcraft, Gabriel. Now leave me alone, I'm tired of this. As you wish, Dr. Slavkovic. And one more from Mativ. I read what you sent me. It is sound. However, I don't trust a drunkard like Dyson. I can vouch for Dyson, Dr. Slavkovic. When it comes to psionic research, there isn't a man more capable, and the recent discoveries regarding the monoliths have already opened new horizons. I personally inspected his work, and I am pleased with my observations. I wouldn't have brought this up to you if I wasn't sure in it. You didn't. Kirill did, although I know you used him as a proxy. Guilty as charged. Despite our differences, we both want what's best for you. I made an error in mentioning cryogenics first to you, thus causing an unwanted reaction. I see. When will they put the first group in stasis? Soon. I will speak to Dyson and give you a concrete date. I will keep an eye on the first group. If I am pleased with the results, then I will try it myself. Very good, Dr. Slavkovic. I don't have much time left anyway. Would you like to return to your apartment? No. Send me Dyson's contact. I would like to speak with him. Yes, Dr. Slavkovic. So sounds like he wants to be... So the body... Well, I know about Project Eos because we're going to walk into it shortly. Well, not this episode, but soon. I hated that lab. I hated going to that lab. So the people who go there become psychic doppelgangers, basically. They themselves are imprisoned. They're encased in a cell, roughly about the size of this refrigerator, if I recall correctly. But they can project an image of themselves that can do, well, I guess whatever it is the image wants to do. But I think this all goes south rather quickly, given the evil nature of the monoliths. I also, so you guys also now know that I have a bad feeling about this room. Okay, nope, nothing here. You guys know that, like, obviously there was the shadowlith discovered by NFT, right? Well, I think that Biocorp realized what it was that NFT discovered ages ago, or not ages ago, actually it was ages ago, in the Black Sea, and moved their navy there to level NFT when they discovered it. And they knew what a danger the Shadowlith was because of their research that they have been doing here at Hollow Earth. We have a little bit of time. I think we do one more room. There'll be a lot of reading in this room coming up as well, if I recall correctly. Let's quick save. I should probably activate the shield. No, I'm going to regret. That was weird. Hey everyone, the video like stopped for a second. That, oop. The video stopped for a second. I was worried. Oh. I was worried we were going to lose the recording. Okay. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna get EMP'd immediately. Let's sprint. Charge up here. There's another coil spider. Can I kill this one now? No. And there's no way I'm gonna reach it. I could flashbang, but I suspect we're gonna fight more than just this one. Let's take a bullhead so we're not constantly dazed. Good critical hit. That's a lot of them. I can't reach that one. We can reach this one. Let's kill it and around the corner. Bullhead is expiring next round. I think we're in a lot of trouble. Let's go ahead and have a super soldier. Sorry, a super hypo. The good news is they're all together. Okay, let's get in here and try kill this one. I don't think I can shut the door. Okay, we didn't have to, thank goodness. Oh my god. Coil spiders. I think our armor saved us there at the end. Okay, so the shields are not useful. We're gonna get shocked the moment. Oh, no. The moment I use my shield, we're gonna get EMP'd. So let's not do that. And what we'll do instead is we will keep our sword charged. Loot the bodies so we don't have to worry about misclicking. And I think there's 2 more in this room, if I recall correctly, right up ahead of us. We'll kill them, and I think we'll call the session. Everyone will be playing for just about an hour. So we'll wrap up the Kairos residential block next episode. Oh, no, there's nothing else in here. Then let's walk around and try to clear this area. We won't walk into any rooms, though, but I want to see if there's any more coil spiders out and about. There isn't. Okay, holy crap. I think that was all of them, then. I think that was all of them. So then... I'm still not gonna charge anything, just in case I'm wrong. I don't want to use so much of our power cells. All right, everyone, we're gonna stop here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.